Top 5 ways to stop deportation or removal proceedings.
Hello, greetings to you. I'm lawyer Edwin Fogam. I have been practicing immigration and other areas of the law in the United States for the past 28 years. Today, let us look at the top 5 ways you can stop your deportation or removal proceedings. What can you do if you are placed on removal proceedings? These are options that you can use if you qualify for them. The first is asylum. Asylum is a relief that you can seek or you can apply for if you can show that you had suffered past persecution or you have a well-founded fear of future persecution on account of race, nationality, religion, political opinion, or a particular social group. The second is withholding of removal. Withholding of removal can be granted to you in removal proceedings either under the Immigration and Nationality Act or under the Convention Against Torture. You will need to demonstrate that it is more likely than not that if you are returned to the country where you are being removed to, you will be tortured or you can be persecuted seriously. The third is adjustment of status. Adjustment of status is a process by which you become a permanent resident. So if you are in removal proceedings and you have a petition that has been approved or is about to be approved, you can seek adjustment of status. This can be an I-130 petition, family-based, or an I-140 employment-based, or an I-360 VAWA petition, or any other petition. You can use that relief to stop your proceedings if you qualify for that relief. The fourth is cancellation of removal. Cancellation of removal is available both to non-permanent residents and to permanent residents. For non-permanent residents, you will need to show that you've lived continuously in the United States for at least 10 years before you were referred to court. And you need to also show that you are a person of good moral character and that you have committed no crime or no serious crime. But most importantly, you need to show that you have a qualifying relative. In other words, you need to show that you have either an American citizen or a permanent resident, spouse, parent, or child who will experience extreme and unusual hardship if you were to be removed. Now, for permanent residents, you need to show that you have been a permanent resident for 5 years and that you have lived continuously in the United States for at least 7 years and that you have not committed an aggravated felony. That is a very serious crime. You don't need to show any qualifying relative and there are no caps. For cancellation of removal for non-permanent residents, there is a cap of 4,000 visas per year. Now, the fourth is what is called administrative closure or termination. If you have a relief that you can benefit from, you can seek termination of your case or administrative closure. Sometimes DHS can also do that if they have a reason to do that. And finally, you have what is called prosecutorial discretion or PD. This is where DHS or the Department of Homeland Security decides that they will not prosecute you in proceedings. There can be many reasons for these: security reasons, humanitarian reasons, medical reasons, and things like that. So I hope this information was helpful to you. These are top 5 ways you can always look into when you're in proceedings. Again, our number is 301-608-1555. Or you can send us an email to info@fogamlaw.com. And always remember to understand the system, do not fear it, work with it, and benefit from it. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a review in the comments.